is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb and welcome to Set Connections. This is the way the module looks. It's going to have a series of 81 total cards, each in their own little 3x3 sets. There's going to be 9 total of them, and this is going to be a bit of a based off of the module of Set. Now, the way how Set works is you would need essentially 3 unique groups, and I'm going to essentially look at the manual for a real quick moment, but I will be using full screen when I'm interacting with the module just because of how small the display of the actual module is, and for each of the cards. And I'd rather that you not use your eyes and squint and hurt them. This module contains a 3x3x3x3 set puzzle. So for those of you who are familiar with the concept of set works like this. The symbols have it's a strangely elusive triplet, is a set of 3 symbols that satisfies all 4 of the following conditions. This is the way that normal set works. The symbols have the same shading or all different shadings. The symbols have the same quantity of dots or all different quantities of dots. And in this case, this is going to refer to specifically like this is going to be the exact same thing as the account of the actual symbols on here. The symbols can be found all in the same row or all different rows. And the symbols can be found in the same column or all different columns. This is going to be the exact same rules for this module. It's just going to work a little bit differently. Well, first off, the first thing we need to identify is the fact that we're not actually looking for a set in a little grid here. We're making the sets. We're making each of the individual sets. So that's going to be what's going to be different here. And obviously, the shapes themselves are going to be different as well. So that's going to be what we're looking at here. So, with set connections, the way that this works is to solve the module, you need to solve the set puzzle by selecting your desired traits, then pressing the card that you want to have that trait. The module will solve once 54 cards, 2/3 of the puzzle are completed. For any solved set puzzle, each 3x3 group has to have a unique set on each row, column, and diagonal. And 3x3 groups wrap around on themselves, so keep that in mind. Now, this is specifically referring to the individual groups, just these individual small little groups here. Keep that in mind. So now, additionally, all directions from a point that moves across ranks and or stacks have to make a unique set. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? Well, for the first example that I can give you here is if we take a look here, and for this you don't really need the rest of this manual. It's simply the exact same conditions, just laid out differently, essentially. But one of the first places that we can actually start here is if we take a look in just a second. So obviously there can be cases of the individual rows having to be all the same or all different, but we can also take a look at the individual sets across different sets here. And our first example, if we take a look here, is both of these happen to be in the exact same position relative to each of the set puzzles. They're both in the middle of their sets. So what we can then do is we can then deduce this last option over here because this also needs to form a set. That's where this module gets a little bit interesting. So let's take a look. So everything here happens to be different about everything else. So in this case, it's a yellow, squiggly, it appears to be semi-filled in, and there's only one of them. There's going to be, and for this one, there is 3 that is red, and it's also yellow, by the way. It's 3 red, it is completely filled in, and it is this guy up here. I believe I would describe this as, I'm going to just describe it as a circle for right now, or like a pill, whatever it is. And if we take a look here, we're missing 2. 2 from this row is missing because it has to be all of the same or all different. So in this case, 2 would be the different result here. We're missing blue. We're missing empty. And finally, we're missing the Sims diamond in this case, or the diamond is what I'm going to refer to. Therefore, this means that this is our card. And just like that, there we go. Now, this also helps us solve another clue here. In this case, if we take a look here, the row in this set is 1 red diamond that is empty, 2 blue diamonds that is empty. Therefore, this means that this has to be 3 yellow diamond that is empty. Just like that, there we go. Hopefully you guys are understanding how this module works. But now, essentially what's going to be happening here is we're going to have to do a little bit of looking around. And this looking around is going to include us having to take a look at this middle row here. If we take a look at the middle row, how exactly is there any sort of correlation here? Well, what's going to happen here is that I'm going to blow your mind. So the middle position is occupied, the middle right position is occupied. Therefore, we can deduce the middle left position over in this middle right set here, over in this little group right here. So this we actually do know the answer to the middle left right here. And this is going to help us later on. So let's take a look. So we have yellow 2 squiggly, empty. We have red 3 circle, or red 3 pill, full. We know that this has to be 1 because it's trying to find the odd one out. We know it has to be blue. We know it has to be half filled because this is not half filled. And we know that it has to be the diamond. Just like that. There you go. Now, as you can see, this module does take a long time to do, but hopefully this gets you an idea of what you have to essentially do to look around for this module, for these answers here. And it's essentially just a lot of looking around. It definitely takes a while to do, especially because you have to flip over 54 cards. But trust me, when it gets to the later stages, it will get significantly easier as you have unlocked a lot more clues in this case. So let's continue on. Let's see what we can do from here, because this one is not that easy as it looks. And I'm not sure actually where we can continue from here. So let's continue looking around, perhaps. I do believe I see something here. So we could potentially do the yellow diamonds 3 empty, the 2 squiggly middle right over here, and then we can do the middle up top here. And that can give us an answer right there. So here, here, and here. Now the way that this essentially works is we're doing the middle left, we're doing the middle right, and we're doing the middle for this top one here. And it's essentially treating them as the same relative positions. They all have to form sets in some way, shape, or form. So this is going to be yellow. We know that for a fact. It's all different counts of them present. So this is going to be a 1. They're all different shapes. So this is going to be the one that is missing, which is going to be the pill. And they're all empty. So it's going to be this. And just like that, that is indeed correct. If you happen to give a wrong answer, it will immediately give you an X, and the card will flip back over, and that's going to give you a strike, obviously. So. And now what we can do here is all 3 of these, we have 2 middle positions up top here. We know we can determine this middle position here. It is a count of 1. It is going to be yellow. It is going to be full because that's the odd one out that we're missing here. And it is going to be the diamond. Right here. Okay, that's looking good so far. Now, let's take a look. Okay, here we go. We can do the red, the yellow, and we can do the bottom right down here. This is essentially going to be a set. It's all different rows. It's different rows and columns of the big set here, as you can see. So we can do 2 blue. They all have to be full, and it's going to be the squigglies here. And just like that, that is good to go. Now we can also deduce this middle on the middle right side here. There's going to be a lot of directions, so bear with me. So this is going to be 3 because it's the odd one out here, and this is going to be red. This is going to be partly filled in, and this is going to be the diamond. That's looking good. And now we can also do this one over here. This is going to be yellow. This is going to be diamond. This is going to be 2. There we go. This is going to be 1. This is going to be blue. This is going to be partly filled in, and this is going to be a squiggly. Okay. Let's take a look. The center here. This is going to be 3, this is going to be red, this is going to be empty, and this is going to be not the pills, not the diamonds, but the squigglies. Okay, we can also do this one down here. And this is going to help us. Blue, 2, partly filled in, and it's going to be the diamonds. No, not the diamonds, excuse me, that's going to be the pills. And now, as you can see, it satisfies both the row of the middles here and the column of the middles here. Each of them are unique, and each of them are the same in some way, shape, or form. So, that's going to be what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to solve the rest of this module on my own. Hopefully, you guys are able to follow along with this. It definitely does take a little bit of practice and looking around how it works. But remember, the positions are the ones that are going to correlate with each other in each of them individual sets. Hopefully, that makes sense, and hopefully, you've been able to see what we've been doing so far. For example, right here, this is going to be a 1 squiggly empty, and it's going to be in blue. And just like that, that's good to go. This is now going to be 1. Over here, it's going to be 1. It's going to be a pill because it's the middle that's missing. It's going to be full, and it's going to be blue as well. Here we go. This is going to be 2 yellow full pill. There we go. This is going to be up here at Charlie 2. This is going to be a blue. This is going to be 3. This is going to be partly filled in, and this is going to be a squiggly. Okay, this is going to be red, 2, partly, not partly, yes, partly filled in, and right there. Brilliant. Okay, let's continue on. And let's see what we can actually do from here. Because it's looking a bit interesting. Oh, right over here. The top right, the bottom, the top right, middle, and the bottom left, they're each going to be 3 in red. They're each going to be completely filled in, but it's going to be the squiggly over here, right there. This is going to be 2 yellow, partly filled in and squiggly right down here. This is going to be 1 blue, partly filled in, and a pill. Okay, and this is going to be 2 yellow, partly filled in pill. And just like that, we've actually completed one of the sets. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we can do with our knowledge here. Because there's not much. It's not looking like much for right now. But with enough looking around, obviously we can do something about that. Yes. Okay, middle left, middle left, middle left. Each of these have to be a different set right here. So we can do red. It's going to be 2. It's going to be empty, because they're all the same. And it's going to be the pill. Okay? Then we can do 3 blue, empty pill. There we go. Then we can do... here, we can start filling stuff out here. So we can do red. It's going to be 2 red. It's going to be full here. And it is going to be the... not the squiggly. It's going to be the diamond. Okay? 2 red diamond. This is going to be 3 blue filled in diamond. There we go. And let's continue on. Let's start filling this one out here down at the bottom. Let's take a look. Red, it's going to be yellow here. It's going to be 3. It is going to be the pills, and it is going to be partly filled. Okay, that's going to be 1 red, partly filled pills right here. Okay, it's going to be yellow. For middle left over here, it's going to be yellow, 3, fully filled in, and it is going to be the squiggly because that's the one that's missing. Okay, then it's going to be 1 red, fully filled in, and squiggly over here. We should be getting close here soon. I think we only need like a couple more left. But now we're going to get to the hard part of where we actually need to figure out some stuff here. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, so as you can see, every single position forms some sort of set. Just some clues are much easier to see than others. So in this case, if we take a look at the middle left up here, there's a blue pill that's completely filled in, and there's 1 of them. There's a red diamond that is completely filled in, and there's 2 of them. And there's a yellow squiggly, and there's going to be 3 of them, and it's completely filled in. These 3 form a set, as they do with every single other thing around here as well. So that's what makes this module a little bit interesting. Let's take a look. I don't really see much that we can actually do from here. Maybe what we can do here is we can do top left, middle left, and then we can do bottom left for this one right here. So this is going to be a 1, this is going to be yellow, this is going to be the diamond, and this is going to be not filled in. Oh, wait, I must have messed up. Hold on. Top left, middle left, bottom left. 1. Oh, I didn't choose. I accidentally had red highlighted for some reason. There we go. Sorry about that. Then we have 3 blue, empty, and it is going to be the squiggly here. Okay, looking good so far. Now, we know that this is going to be a 3 blue, empty, but it's going to be the diamond down here. So these guys, the top left, middle right, and bottom middle. Let's take a look. We have 2 red squigglies right here. We have 1 yellow empty squiggly right there. We have 2 red diamonds right here. We have to be getting close now. We're doing very well right now. And this will be the only example that I'm doing in this tutorial, but as you can see, this module definitely takes a while, considering it's been quite some time. But let's carry on. And let's kind of do the same thing that we just did beforehand. Let's see if we can figure out anything else. And I believe actually we can. Yes, we can figure out bottom right. We can figure out the bottom left down here. It is going to be a 2. It is going to be blue. It is going to be full, and it is going to be with the pill. Because as you can see, we have 1 yellow diamond empty. We've got 3 squiggly, partly filled and red. Therefore, it has to be 2. It has to be blue. It has to be filled in, and it has to be the pill. There we go. and it's going to be 1 red filled in and the diamond because of the fact that we have this column here. There we go. And it's going to be 1 red filled in and the pill right here. It's going to be 3 yellow filled in pill. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 yellow filled in diamond right here. Here we go. And it's going to be 2 blue with the diamond right here. No, not with the diamond. Hold on. Yes, that does make sense. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we can do from here. What actually can we do from here? Let me think. This is definitely going to require a bit of looking around, so bear with me on this one. What can I do? Huh. Wait, where do I go from here? Seriously, I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm really lost. Huh. Where do I go from here? There has to be something that I can do. Oh, right, I can just do the bottom right, middle, and top left, for example. That's what I can do. So we can do bottom right, middle, and then the top left here. This has to be yellow 2. I completely forgot about that. Sorry. This has to be filled in, and it has to be the squiggly here. Yeah, it's gotta be you, I believe, right? Should make sense. It's blue, red, it's yellow, it's gotta be 2. It's gotta be filled in. Yeah, it's gotta be that. There we go. Sorry about that. I completely blanked out there. 3 diamond and the filled in right there. Fantastic. This is now going to be the squiggly red over here. This is going to be 1 blue filled in the squiggly. This is going to be 2 yellow diamond. This is going to be blue 3. No, not 3. It's going to be 1 rather. 1 filled in diamond. Okay. Not quite there yet, but we're definitely getting a lot closer and getting there definitely. Let's try maybe go for one of these top ones here. Let's go red diamond, bottom left, and then the blue 2. So we know that this has to be 1. We know that it has to be filled in. We know it has to be yellow, and it has to be the squiggly. That's good to go. We have 3 blue. This is going to be filled, and then it's going to be the pill. There we go. At any point now, if you want to solve, be my guest. This is going to be the squiggly because it's all the exact same budget. And there we go. As you can see, that module definitely takes a long time to do, and they all start to flip over and turn green. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.